Today's American Story with Bob Dotson comes from the Vietnam Wall on this Memorial Day, where some veterans still serve. They rise before dawn to wash the engraved names of the dead. They've done it for years because for them every day is Memorial Day.
And where are the geese? Oh, there they are. Yeah.
These men ride through the rain with a war in their heads and a mission in their hearts.
You're not alone, and we're here taking care of you.
Every week, regardless of weather, a group of Vietnam veterans cleans their war memorial, taking care of their own for free.
Right there.
Mike Nigerian started it 15 years ago after he came across his own name on the list of the dead.
And I just sort of sank and sat on the ground. His birthday. It's one day and 1 year apart.
Only the middle initial is different.
How lucky I am and how unfortunate he was.
To die. In the middle of his letters home.
God keeps you. Love, your mother.
The veterans come because the names on that wall are more than what happened to them. They were fathers and sons, mothers and daughters.
You've been gone 40 years.
But the Vietnam War Memorial is still the most visited monument in Washington.
There's a wall in Washington, and it's made of cold black granite.
Here is where we can measure the depths of that sacrifice. These big blue boxes house 100,000 objects that have been left behind at the wall. Not just pictures and notes. Someone built a bamboo cage, like the ones that snared American prisoners of war.
One morning we found ashes. I said, that's bone. It's not dirt. And he asked if we should pick it up. I said, no.
Measure twice, cut once.
At first, Bill Gray came to the wall at night, taking pictures. He was still crouching in the darkness of his mind.
I suffer from survivor's guilt, and it's an opportunity maybe to wash that away. Thank you.
With the help of other veterans.
How do these friendships around the table compare with other friendships in your life?
It's a time of healing. I can understand and relate. My ears are open for them.
I lost 5 in my platoon, and my CO was killed a couple of days after I was hit.
North Vietnamese soldiers overran Bill's outpost.
All of a sudden, I heard a thump behind me. I was hitting the right leg, and I was afraid I was going to bleed to death.
When people started being evacuated, you put all your men on choppers to get out. You were the last out, even though you were injured as well, and they gave you a Silver Star.
Yes.
The platoon leader's last battle was a week after Mother's Day.
I got letters from the parents, and it's just, they appreciated me taking the time to write them and from somebody who was there.
Now the old soldiers tend a peaceful place for those whose lives did not end peacefully.
John Montgomery, Ed Morrill, and Gene White.
Is that war ever really over for you?
War is never over for anyone, period. Not for me or anyone else. That war will be going on forever.
Even now, 4 decades later, new names are still being added. The men who were not given the gift of growing old. For their comrades, caring is not a job. It is an honor.
Present arms.
After all, what does a soldier who survived war fear most? That people will forget. For today, Bob Dotson, NBC News, with an American Story at the Vietnam War Memorial in Washington, D.C.